Okay, we're fixing to do a quick sit down and talk about a project that we did last month. And this was a project that was a lot of fun, but I'm going to let Cody talk about it more. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, so Dominic and I sat down in early November to tell you guys about the 4 Points Film Project, a film competition in which we had 77 hours to, we were just debating, or why that's a weird number, but it was 3 days, plus it started on 7 p.m. the day before. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we had 77 hours to make a short film. It was a worldwide contest. I think there were over 100 other contestants involved. And so we wound up producing it was about 5 minutes, I think, short film called One Good Day.
Mm-hmm. We had a lot of people volunteer. We were very grateful for all the effort and time that they gave to us for free to be a part of this competition. They all did a great job, and we're very happy with all the actors that participated.
The actors and the crew. We had some people who were mostly behind the scenes who showed up just to help out, and they were amazing.
Yeah.
So
all around props to them for showing up and offering their time. And we think we put together something that we're happy with, considering that we had only 3 days.
Right, yeah.
So what happened was we found out the day of what the project was going to be.
We weren't able to start because we didn't have all the prompts and information because they gave us a constraint of saying it has to be a local focused film. So we had to focus on the greater Longview area, East Texas. And then they gave us the genres that we could choose from. They gave us props. They gave us a specific character that we had to include in the film by name and their occupation. And am I missing something?
A line, yeah.
A line. There had to be a specific line of dialogue that somebody had to say.
Yeah. It had to be a disaster film, had to be a film to film. Yeah. Our line that was assigned was...
you did a bad thing for a good reason.
Right. And we had to use an umbrella. Oh, and our character, which played a big part in our set design and story direction.
Yeah.
Our character was...
a cake decorator named Taylor Loss.
Yeah.
Taylor Loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Yeah, and so without further ado, we present MediaQuest presents One Good Day, a 4 Points Film Project, a film by MediaQuest,
No, you're done.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go to it now.
Finally worked. I'm still here. No reset. No reset.
Local hero Eve Temporelli receives the city's highest award. Not only did she save the town from a Westman nuclear plant meltdown, but on the same day she also saved Mrs. Skinner's cat, gave a winning lottery ticket to a homeless man, stopped a bank robbery, gave the Heimlich to 3 different people in 3 different locations, fixed a flat tire, saved a school bus full of kindergartners, stopped a blind man from stepping in a puddle, and reformed a gang of skinheads.
Well, Connie, that sounds to me like...
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here.
Why are you in my tree? Mr. Fuffles is in my house, safe and sound. You need to get out of the tree. Get out of the tree!
God, that's Eve. Eve!
Oh my God, you're Eve.
Hey, Eve! Hey, Eve!
Can I get the life rights for the script that I wrote for you? It's right here. Just sign away.
Do you owe me
Can I have
money?
some of your hair? Are you busy Friday night?
I need a picture for my IG right now.
You are incredible, but I feel you owe me money.
Hey, thank you so much. I love you, Eve. Come on, Eve. Stop, Eve, stop.
I'll have a beefy chop burger, no onions, please.
Oh, hey, Beefy Chop doesn't actually sell burgers here anymore. They moved to a bigger location downtown. This is a cake shop now.
No, this is beefy chop. Beefy chop is right here. Beefy chop is always here.
No, Beefy Chop ain't here. Beefy Chop gone.
Can't be gone. 360,000 times I've ordered a beefy chop in one day.
Oh, hey, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I kind of lost my job at the nuclear facility because I lost my security card.
I'm sorry about that, Taylor. It was the only way that...
It's whatever. Causing a nuclear meltdown didn't really do me any favors, but you know, you kind of did me a favor. STEM sucks. And now I can finally realize my dream of selling lifelike cake sculptures.
Lifelike cake sculptures?
Yeah, it's the newest thing in cake decorating. I can make a cake look like anything. A stapler, a baby, a dog, a country western music singer, a cupcake.
Wow. I never thought of that in 1,000 years.
Okay. Oh, hey. Do you need this?
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
Oh, would you look at that? Stop raining. Hey, you'll stop back by whenever I open up shop, won't you?
Your mom's pin is 3434.
Oh, thanks, lady.
I can still help people.
Oh, hey. You did a bad thing for a good reason.
She likes K-pop and Avatar. The Last Airbender.
Hey, girl. Hey, what's up? Do you want to go see the new M. Night Shyamalan movie? Hello?
Oh, hey! Welcome back!
Yeah, I figured I'd come and see these lifelike cake sculptures.
Yeah.
They're fast.
Yeah, check it out. We got all kinds of stuff here. What do you think?
It's beautiful. It's all beautiful.
Is there anything we wanted to talk about specifically that people see in the film? Oh, let's talk about.
We could use. You might be able to use
mural.
some of this stuff right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's talk about the mural.
Mm-hmm.
Like how cool that was for
Yeah.
seeing how we should really promote Longview. How Longview's creating a cultural arts district.
Right. That was a really happy, like, I guess, coincidence, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so a big part of this contest, like this year in particular, was focusing on the hometown that you're like filming in.
Mm-hmm.
And so part of one of the prerequisites, you had to have recognizable landmarks or just something recognizable about your town, or just have your town be featured in the story. So we went with a recognizable landmark, which is one of the new murals in downtown Longview.
Yeah.
Of which there are like a dozen now, like as they continue to, as the cultural district, so there's no shortage of
great scenes and the
Right.
spots to shoot these films. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And so, pretty early on that scene with the mural with, what's the character's name?
Taylor?
No,
Loss.
time traveler, or not the time traveler.
Eve
Loop.
Temporelli
Eve Temporelli. Yeah, that's right.
was the name of the main character.
Yeah.
I had fun putting together some of the props. One of the things that was like, wow, how are we going to do that? We wanted to create an area that looked like it had been contaminated, or it was a hazard area where you have plastics
Right.
and you have people in biohazard suits
Right.
walking through these zones. And so we just created a tunnel. I think it was about a 40, maybe a 50-foot tunnel inside the middle of the office with a switch off to the left.
Yeah.
And we just used plastic and PVC pipe
Yeah.
to create the frame, and then we just wrapped it with some heavy gauge 4 mil plastic. And that was an interesting,
Yeah.
fun thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, fun. You did amazing on it. Like on the, that was Sunday morning that we started shooting. Saturday night I went home and got a full night's sleep because I'm selfish and lazy. And I get here, and you and Cameron, one of the guys who's helping us out, have pretty much converted the back half of the office into a biohazard facility.
We used 4 rooms that are in a line.
Yep.
You know, the doors open from one to the other. So we went Joseph's office, our break room, our editing room, and our safe, our storage, where we keep all our production stuff. So it was a long way, and it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
Cool.
And that was all just for a little early 1-minute scene, but it was a really important scene to like, because one of the things that we were kicking around while we were coming up with the concept for the story is how do we, as quickly as possible, convey that this is the end of a time loop. And so just her like in that clockwork kind of routine as she like reaches like the end of the loop and prevents the disaster that, you know, and of course it's all very vague, but yeah, so having a scene that visually sells that while also kind of setting a momentum for the story was really important. And so so yeah, it was a great set and a great great use of time and resources, I think. It was good.
It really sold the idea, especially that opening shot we got.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, that was also by Albert, a drone shot. While
that drone shot.
Yeah, it was Saturday. We pretty much spent Saturday also in pre-production. I don't think we shot anything till Sunday. The first thing we shot was because so Friday night we kicked around and broke a story, and it evolved and people were dropping out one by one, and eventually we wound up with a story that wasn't, I think, in the spirit of like what we were going for. Like it wasn't fun for everybody involved, so we said, okay, well maybe we should just like rethink this. So Saturday morning, the first thing we do is like, okay, so let's let's be flexible here. Let's move to let's see what else is on what else is on the whiteboard.
Yeah.
And so we lost a little bit of time there on the production, but which was fine because I think we came out with something more fun, and so it was interesting. But that's what this whole contest is about. It's about chasing what looks like it's going to work.
Yeah. And I mean, you don't have much time to do things because we come up with a concept. We figure out, okay, how can we create this scene? And then we shoot the scene and we move on to the next thing. There's not. It's interesting because you don't have a lot of time, and so it makes it very fun, very interesting. I mean, I had to drive to get. We created one room to look like a bakery, and so I went on and found online somebody selling some counters that looked like they were from a bakery.
Right.
So we built a little bakery in our break room and decorated it and borrowed some things. We borrowed some racks from a local.
From the butcher shop.
The butcher shop. They allowed us to bring some racks in to look like it was a bakery inside of there. So
Shout out to them for supporting us.
Yeah.
That was really great.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also had to.
At one point, we even had 2 crews out. Like one of us was taking a phone video. I was out doing phone videos.
Yeah, we split up into
shots.
A team and B team.
Yeah, while we were taking.
So all the montage footage at the beginning was
on a phone.
Yeah, it was on a phone.
During
the news report.
The news report, all those shots. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys did amazing. I didn't get to use
most of it.
Yeah,
we need a like a blooper reel,
Yeah.
like a full extended director's cut. So yeah, all that stuff on the cutting room floor, like Joshua Mitchell's anchor job that he did. It was masterful comedy. I thought,
and not
100%. Yeah.
For most of that scene, not a word. It was just all his facial reactions.
Expressions. Yeah, we need a full cut of that one. We should do that. Yeah.
Now we had a technical difficulty on that. Some audio dropped out. Remember?
Yeah, we did. So I think I just wound up stitching another take where we did have the audio. It was just that one take for some reason. It was his best one.
Best one. But, man, he did so good.
Yeah.
They all did good. Bridget Yules was the main character.
Yeah.
She was playing Eve Temporelli,
and
she
then
did a really good job.
Yeah, and then Sabin Smith was Taylor.
Taylor Loss.
Yeah.
He was great.
He was great. Yeah, him and Bridget both were just fantastic. Anybody who was on camera was also more often than not helping out behind camera too,
right?
Which is kind of necessary for, if you're lucky, it's necessary for a small production.
I mean, it took us a whole day long, and they stuck in there with us.
Yeah, they did.
Gary was a trooper. Gary Cannon. He was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have your hat, Gary.
Yeah, he was coming up with good ideas too.
He was, yeah.
During the process, I was using them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think our last scene wrapped at it was at night for sure. 11
I don't even remember.
Sunday? Yeah, it was late.
It was
late Sunday night.
Yeah.
Completely,
Yeah.
non-stop.
It had to be Sunday. Yeah. We did all of our shooting in Sunday. 5 scenes.
Everybody was coming in and going as we were ready for each shots. And we were texting people. As they were ready to.
Like I think Brittany Ridgeway was was one of the last. No, well,
and she was the
news
woman
anchor.
anchor.
Yeah, she was. She was the day that we're like getting ready to shoot. I'm texting her, and she's texting back. It's like, yeah, well, I can swing by at this time. And so I'm getting back on the phone with Joshua. He's like, yeah, I can come in. So we shot Brittany's main.
Yeah, we got them both coordinated at the same time.
And we didn't think it was gonna happen. Like we were. Yeah, it was a beautiful ballet of scheduling. Let's see. Oh, and then part of the B team was it was you, Cameron Feliciano, who we've worked with a couple times. Who's a great guy to work with. Yeah. There was on the B team. There was Gary Cannon and Connie.
Yeah,
Connie was with
Connie
you guys.
Best.
Yeah, she was the lady with the
cat in the tree.
Yeah.
She was so funny.
Yeah, she was
Get out
great.
of my tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She apparently has some screen acting chops.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So and that wasn't a surprise because she was a total pro.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was just like such a dream to work with.
Yeah. I agree.
Especially you guys. We already talked about the set design. Like I felt that pretty like an ongoing guilt because like I'd be working on something, but I'd turn around and see that you've like built a store.
Yeah, drilled, hammered, saws going off in the background.
Yeah, and Dom coming in Saturday morning, like I had been up till 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And when we started resetting, Dom was just in problem solving mode, like, and so we locked in on a story, and he started writing and just laying out the dialogue. And I've been learning what a talented writer Dom is, so it was really good to have the Fuenteses.
Well, it was you, me, and Cameron were in the room, so anytime a roadblock came up, everybody had ideas. And it just flowed out. The script came together pretty well.
Yeah.
So how many were on the cast? I can't even remember. Do we have a number of how many people?
Did we? I don't even think
Probably about 7 on camera. Cameron was on camera.
Yeah.
He
Cameron
was
was
both crew and on
yeah.
camera for a brief moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the kid that was on the phone, like waiting to call the girl. And
right. There were 2 other people in that scene, that montage.
There was Tanner Watley, was
an old friend of ours from high school.
He came in. He was the guy that was crying that she said.
Yeah.
Did a
he
bad
just
thing for a good reason.
Yeah, he just happened to be crying that day. And then there's the other young man was Joseph, I think. I know I accidentally called him the wrong J name on the day. I think I accidentally called him Joshua, which is incorrect. I think his name was Joseph. Last name.
What role did he play?
He was the kid.
The kid at the ATM.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
The shady teen at the ATM. Yeah. So everyone was fantastic and enthusiastic, and we're no small number of them were connected to the Artsview, Longview community. Like a few of them, in fact, that's how we got connected with them.
Yeah, because I think Bridget is involved with the Theater of Longview. And I think also Joshua Mitchell was, and maybe
I think Sabin is just he said he was getting into it.
Yeah, local type stuff. Yeah. We had a lot of good talent and people that were. They came like Bridget was like probably here for the longest because of course she's the main character, but she was just very generous with her time, and she has a very young child.
Yeah. She was here for the first. Hers were the first and last scenes that we shot. Yeah. So Bridget really hung in there. And so
big thank you to everyone.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better crew to work with. Speaking of having no intention of winning, we did not win.
Yeah, it's funny how that works out that way.
That is it's my go-to strategy. I haven't even seen all the other entries. I've seen a little bit of some of them, and it's stiff competition. I don't.
Yeah, if you want to look at the other ones, you just have to look up the 4 Points Film Project, and they'll have them all available online for you to look at and check out the winner.
And it was something that we had been talking about for a while now, of doing something like this. And so it was, to me, it was like, okay, it's a kickstart for us to get involved. In fact, we're working on a project this year where we're going to be presenting a video production on YouTube series. Yeah. And it's we haven't come up with a name yet, but it's what we've done, or what I've done for 35 years, is more corporate video.
Right.
Just clean,
broadcasted live.
Yeah.
It's
a certain
put
look.
In a can and then
and it's been like corporate, which is real high key lighting. It's real flat, which means everything's in focus. So it's a different type of camera. And so moving from that to more cinematic, more filmmaking style. And so we're going to be working on that throughout the year and evolving and building our own gear.
Right.
And so I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be educational, challenging.
Because right now we're working on building a sunscreen with scrim, so we can shoot do some outside scenes, and we're going to create a scene of somebody sitting down at a like a coffee shop outside on a sidewalk.
Right.
So we have this idea. It's just going to be about a 15 to 20-second scene, but we want to shoot it so it looks like film.
Right.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So, we'll be doing all sorts of little experiments like that. We'll also be coming out with more short films as we continue to, come up with stories, for one. That's the beauty of the of that contest.
It forced you to have to come up with something.
Yeah, and so there's something to be said for that.
Yeah. Have to find more contests to force our hands at writing a script. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so
thanks for watching.
Yeah.
We're very glad to present this to everyone, and we hope it inspires other people local to Longview that are watching this video, Longview area, East Texas. get out there, start making films. And next time that we're ready to bring on some people to put something together, we'll be putting the word out there again. So keep an eye out, keep following us, and there's a lot more to come in the future.